Hello children. So how are you all? Today we are going to continue with the chapter abstract and concrete nouns. Yes, we had started this the previous week and today we are going to continue with this and probably we are going to finish this chapter today. So let's quickly recap what we had learned till now. So see, we had learned what are abstract nouns. So nouns which refer to relationships, qualities, ideas, theories, feelings, states of beings, etc. are called abstract nouns. So nouns which refer to relationships, qualities, ideas, theories, feelings, states of beings, etc. are called abstract nouns. Correct. So any kind of relationship that you share with your parents, with your brother, sister, then friends, neighbors, whoever it is, that can be an abstract noun. Yes, we used to think that these are adjectives, but some of these things are also called abstract nouns. Alright, qualities, the qualities that people have, what kind, how, okay, ideas, the various ideas that you are having, theories, the various scientific theories and other theories, feelings, states of beings, etc. are called abstract nouns. Now, this is another thing that we had learnt in our previous class. See, they cannot be seen. Abstract nouns are things which we cannot see, touch, smell or taste. I repeat, they cannot be seen, touched, smelt or tasted. So that is why they are abstract. Basically the word abstract means something which we cannot see. Alright, so this is what an abstract noun is, and see, noun forms or adjectives or verbs are usually abstract nouns. Today we are going to work with these things only, the abstract noun forms of adjectives and verbs. Alright, so see, noun forms of adjectives or verbs are usually abstract nouns. What are they? They are abstract nouns. Alright, so let's move on and let's see what we have got today in our lesson. Children, today what we are going to do is we are going to learn this, how to form abstract nouns from adjectives and verbs. Alright, so see this, we can form abstract noun from adjectives or verbs by adding the words ity, ness, ence, tion. Alright, these are the words that we need to add at the end of these adjectives or verbs to make it the abstract noun form. See, at the end of the adjectives or verbs. Example, kind becomes kindness. We have added the word ness to it. Different becomes difference. Sad becomes sadness. Rare becomes rarity. Collect becomes collection. See, again we will see this. We can form abstract nouns by adding certain words. We can add certain words to the adjectives or verbs and then easily form the abstract noun of that adjective. Because see, basically adjectives are what? These are describing words and that cannot be the same with the abstract noun. So noun is something else, isn't it? That is a quality. Abstract noun is a quality which we speak about. Quality, relationship, these things. So when we say kind, that is not a quality like that. That is a describing word. That is how we are describing how the person is. But the quality that this person has is kindness. Alright. Kind is the kind of a person and kindness is the quality within that person. Alright. That makes a person special and stand out. Alright. Now see, different. Different is something which is a quality. Not quality basically, it is a describing word to describe certain things. But see, difference is a quality. Sad again is a feeling. But sadness is a abstract noun. It's an abstract noun. Why? Because we are adding the word ness to it. Okay. To make it an abstract noun form. This is how we are going to join these words with these to make it the abstract noun form of the adjectives or words. So, I hope this much is clear to you. This is very easy. This is not difficult. Yes, it might seem difficult to you right now, but it won't be difficult after a certain point of time when we are following the exercises. If you follow the exercises properly, if you follow the video, if you have any problem understanding the video, you go to the video twice and thrice, see it properly, understand every part of it. Alright, go slow, understand every part of it, and then you will see that you are understanding everything very nicely. Alright, so we will again focus on this and we will just see what is written out here. See, how can we form abstract nouns from adjectives or verbs? That is a question. Answer. We can form abstract noun from adjectives or verbs by adding ity, ness, ence, tion. These are the words that we need to add at the end of these. See, at the end of the adjectives or verbs. Alright. Example, kind becomes kindness. We have added the word ness to it. Different becomes difference. We write differ and then ence. Sad becomes sadness. Rare becomes rarity. Collect becomes collection. Now children, there is something which we need to learn again. See, kind, we have the word d at the end. So, we write ness. Different, there is ent. This ent becomes ence. This t gets replaced with the word ce, with the letters c and e. Sad, we add ness to it. Rare, again we have an e at the end. So, we replace this e with ity. Collect, we just add ion. In most of the words, wherever we see there is t at the end, we add ion to it. We will be learning more about this when we follow the exercise today. So, let us start with the exercises today. Let's start then. Let's not waste any further time and let's start with the exercises. And again, I tell you, before we start, please follow the video patiently and focus on this entirely. If you focus on other things and you play it like you are watching a television, then you won't be able to understand any single thing. You need to keep your focus here completely. When you are reading, focus on this, know this properly, try to understand. If you don't understand, see it twice, thrice, 4 times. Then also if you don't understand, approach me, I am always there to help you. Alright. And please let me know by today whether you have understood this or not. Then only I will make a separate doubt clearing session class. Otherwise, I am going to move on to the next chapter because we are going to finish this today. Alright. So, let us not waste any more time and let us quickly go to exercise 1 or no. Exercise 1 we done the earlier day, isn't it? Today we will start with exercise 2. But before we start, just take a glimpse of exercise 1, what we had done there. So, children, now today we are going to start with exercise 2, which is write the abstract nouns of the underlined adjectives. This is abstract. I had written it in small letter, so I have changed it to a capital letter. So, write the abstract nouns of the underlined adjectives. Alright. So, let us start. Children, in the previous exercise, we had chosen the underlined words and we identified it whether it is an abstract noun or a concrete noun. Now, today, let us move on to the next one. So, children, now today we are going to start with exercise 2, which is write the abstract nouns of the underlined adjectives. This is abstract. I had written it in small letter, so I have changed it to a capital letter. So, write the abstract nouns of the underlined adjectives. Alright. So, let us start. So, children, we have written the first sentence, which is a brave soldier. So, what is this word brave? The word brave is basically an adjective. And what is an adjective? You know na. If you don't know, let me quickly show you what it is. So, children, we have written the question, what are adjectives? So, children, I hope you know what are adjectives because you have already learned this in your previous class. But still, we will be writing this. So, let us write down. So, children, see, we have written down words which are used to describe a noun or a naming word are called adjectives. So any word that we use to describe a noun or a naming word are called adjectives. It is also called a describing word. It is also called a describing word. Why? Because it describes the noun. Example is, she is a good girl. She is what kind of a girl? She is a good girl. So the word good is an adjective. Understood? And here the word girl is a noun. Right. So this is easy, right? So you know what are adjectives. Right. Now let us get back to what we were doing. So yes, you have seen what are adjectives. Right. Now this word brave. Brave. What is a soldier? The soldier is brave. So the word soldier out here is noun and the word brave out here is an adjective, because this is describing how the soldier is. So that is an adjective. Correct. Now children, can you tell me what will be added to this to form the abstract noun? Alright, let's add the words and see what can be the correct word. So let's do it. So children, we have written down some of the words at the end so that we can form the abstract noun. So see, brave, we have written ity, bravity. So do you think it can be bravity? Is there any word as such, bravity? No. So this would be wrong. Braveness, yes, but technically no. We cannot make a meaningful word with this, so no. Then braveness, is this a word? No way, it's never a word. Bravery, yes, this is nothing. This is nothing. I have written this E here. So bravery, is there a word like that, bravery? Yes, bravery is there. So we can write bravery. When we add ry or ery to it, we can find the abstract noun form of the word brave. Understood? So let's quickly go and write that down. So as you can see, we have written down the word bravery. Now we'll move to number 2. Children, now coming to the next question. Number 2 is a rude person. So what do you think can be added to the word rude? Rudity? No. Rudery? No. Rudence? No. Rudetion? No. Rudeness? Is there any word like this? Rudeness? Yes, it is. So this will be rudeness. Let's write that down. See, we have added the word ness to it and we've made it rudeness. rudeness. Alright, rudeness. Now we move to the third one. So children, the third one is an innocent baby. So the word innocent, with this what can we add? Whenever we can see a T here, we would be adding NCE, E-N-C-E. That is what we are going to write down. Alright, innocent becomes innocence. Alright, so see, brave, we have E at the end, we have changed to RY or NESS. This is how we are going to move on with the rest of the questions. Alright, see this. So children, as you can see, we had innocent here, we have written innocence. Alright, I-N-N-O-C-E-N-C-E. Alright, this is how we write down the abstract forms of the adjectives. So let's move on to the next one. Next one is a gentle lamb. See, again we have an E at the end, so we are either going to write this ERY or correct, NESS. So here bravery, like this. Can we write gentlery? No. Can we write gentleness? Yes, correct. So this will be gentleness. Alright. See, we have written down gentleness. So this is how we are going to move about with the next ones. Let's move quickly to the next one. Children, the next one is an honest man. Alright, honest. Now see, we have a T out here. Either we add ENCE or we add TY. Alright. So what can be appropriate here? Honestence? No. Honesty? TY? Yes. Honesty is there. A word is there like this. So we are going to write here honesty. So see, honesty. So this is how we are going to change this adjective into the abstract noun form. Now moving to the next one. Now the sixth one is a strong wrestler. Strong. NG is there. Whenever we see strong, we are just going to replace this with TH. Here we will write TH and this O will be replaced with E. So this strong would become strength. Understood? Whenever we see such a word, we are going to change this into E and we are going to put TH at the end. That would be strength. Alright, that is how we form the abstract noun of the adjectives. Alright. So see, we have written down strength, S-T-R-E-N-G-T-H. That is how we are going to form the word. Now moving on to the next one. But before this, we have been doing this very nicely. So we deserve a clap. So let's clap. So children, I hope you've understood this part that we've done. So now let's move on. Number 7 now. An angry dog. So what can angry be? Angry can be changed into the word anger, because that is the only word that we can associate with the word angry. So angry would be anger. Let's write down quickly. So we've written down anger. That is how we change the word angry. These are some of the words that you need to keep in your mind. These are the words that will be changed into these things. Alright, there will be no other variations to it. Alright. So yes, for some words there are some kinds of changes, like generous will become both generousness and generosity. Both can be there. Alright, but here you need to understand that these words are not having any kind of variations. These will become these every single time. Alright, now moving on to the next one. Here I had made some mistakes, so I've just cancelled this part, but you can easily understand. This is a happy children, H-A-P-P-Y, happy. So a happy child, happy, here we have Y, and this happy, whenever you get such things like happy, sad, tired, these all things would be changed into ness. Like at the end we'll be removing this, we'll remove Y and replace it with an I. We'll write I here and then we'll add N-E-S-S, alright, only in case of happy. But in case of tired and sad, you don't need to replace anything, you just need to add the word ness. So let's quickly change this. So see, we have changed this and written H-A-P-P-I-N-E-S-S, happiness. Alright. So did you understand this part? Is this part clear to you? See, I'll read it again for you. See, a brave soldier becomes bravery. Brave becomes bravery. We add the words R-Y, E-R-Y to it. Rude becomes rudeness, R-U-D-E-N-E-S-S. Innocent becomes innocence. Gentle becomes gentleness. Honest becomes honesty. Strong becomes strength. Angry becomes anger. Happy becomes happiness. Alright. So that is how we had been changing these words. Now we will be doing something else also. So that you understand what are the qualities in this sentence. In the abstract noun, when we were reading that, we had learned that it consists of certain kind of qualities. Alright. So we would be learning about that. We will be learning some words related to such qualities, but in a different way. So let's move on to that quickly. Children, now we have come to exercise number 3. Here we need to unscramble the letters in brackets to get the qualities we admire. Now children, what is the meaning of unscramble? Tell me that. I know you know it, but I cannot hear what you are saying, so I'll tell you what it is. Unscramble means jumble words. Many of you don't understand this word unscramble, or maybe you have forgotten. So for them, I am repeating it again. This would be jumble words. You need to jumble the letters, you need to shuffle the letters, jumble them and make it a proper word, and then we'll get the qualities that we admire on such some people. Alright. What are qualities? Qualities are some special talents, special things that are in us in between, inborn. Like whenever we are born with some special talents, special qualities, special kind of things that we have that others might also have, but there are things which make us special. So these are the qualities that we are talking about in the abstract noun, and now we are going to learn about such qualities. So let's move on. And this is the first sentence. He likes to share what he has with others. What do we call such a person? Someone who likes to share things with others, friends, family members, neighbors, everything. What do we call such a person? It starts with a G. That's my hint. It starts with a G, ends with a Y. Think. Alright, I'll give you the answer. See, here you can see the jumbled letters. Can you form the word with this? Alright, let's try to form the letters with this, with the word with this. So, here the first one I said would be G. So, let's write down G. Then E. Then which one? Let's write down the word then. I have got the answer. You see what I am writing. So, children, we have written down the word which is generosity. Yes, this was what I was talking about few minutes back. So, generosity is something, it's a person, it's a quality of a person, or generousness is also there. This is a quality of a person who likes to share things with others. Alright, whatever he or she has, they want to share it with others, be it happiness, be it any kind of materialistic thing, any single thing. That person has this quality which is generosity, and this must be admired because this is very important. We should always possess such a thing. Such a quality in life is very important. Why? Because if we don't share things with others, we won't be what? We won't be kind to others. We also need to help the needy. Whoever it is, be it an animal, be it human beings, whoever it is, we need to help people. Because when we have certain things, if we help them, there's another thing that can happen. Like when we are not having certain things, we can be helped by others as well. I'll give you an example. What can it be? See, today you are coming to school without a pencil and you don't have the pencil. So, what do? Now your friend helps you, right? Your friend gives you the pencil and you can write with that easily. Now, you are very thankful to him. Your friend is a generous person. Yes, generosity is this quality that your friend has. Very good. Now, the other day, your friend comes without a pencil. So, can you help him out with the pencil? Of course, yes. So, that is generosity. That is why we should help others. That is why this quality should be admired the most. We have written down the second one, which is he is very humble. Before we write this word, can you tell me what is the meaning of the word humble? Anyone knows? Anyone? Alright, I don't think you know, so I can help you out with this. See, the word humble means someone who is very down to earth. Like, example, suppose the person who gets the highest marks in the class in all the subjects. I won't mention any names because most of you get that. So, any one of you who gets the highest marks in all the subjects in all the class, and that person is very humble. How? If that person does not go on telling others that, see, I've got this marks. See, you don't know anything. See, you've got less marks. That person is not a humble person. Being humble means when you know that you are the best, but still you try to show others that no, I am not the best and others are also good. Okay, you try to encourage others. That is what humble is. So, see, with this word only you can form this word. See, the word H is here, humble. So, humble becomes humility. Humble is an adjective and this becomes humility. See, Humility, humility. Humble, the word humble gives birth to the word humility when we are going to change it to the abstract noun. So, let's write that down quickly. So, see, we have written down the word humility. From the word humble, we have written down the word humility. And what does this mean? I just told you. This means that you should be down to earth no matter how good or how nice you are. You know that you are, but you should always try to encourage your friends and be down to earth. You should never boast of that you've got this, you've got that, because someday you might also be scoring less marks, isn't it? Alright, so now moving on to the next one. We have come up with the third one. She is very gentle and caring. I repeat, she is very gentle and caring. We need to write the word with this. See, these are the letters that are unscrambled, scrambled. So we need to unscramble them. Before that, a person who is very gentle and caring is called a kind girl. Yes, someone who is very gentle, very caring about others. Suppose whether you have taken your tiffin or not, you brought your books or not, you're doing your work properly or not. Yes, these are the qualities that certain people have, and that is what we call kindness. Because this is very important. Nowadays, kindness is very important and it's very hard to find. Why? Because people are always selfish. They always think about their own good, own benefit. But no, this is not what we should do. We should always be kind, gentle and caring towards others, because that is going to make us have good friends, isn't it? So, let us write down the word kindness out here. See, we have written down the word kindness. Alright, now moving on to the next one. Then we've written down the next one. She never lies. What do we call such a person who never tells a lie? You know this? Correct, it is honest. So, the word honest would become honesty. Let's write that down. So, children, as you can see, we've written down the word honesty. Honest becomes honesty. Alright, now moving on to the next one. So, children, now the next one is a dog is very faithful. Yes, dogs are very faithful. We know that because they never betray us, right? Because they are our best friends. No matter what, if you feed a human being, they will say you thank you and move on. Alright, but if you feed a dog, they are going to love you and they are going to protect you. They are going to save you from thieves and other dangers, no matter what you do. Alright, that is how animals are. No matter what animal, all animals are like this only. So, what will be this? Faithful means loyal. The other word for faithful is loyal. So, what can we write here? What would be the word that we are going to write here? Loyalty. Correct. So, this would be loyalty. Let's write down. So, see, we've written L-O-Y-A-L-T-Y, loyalty. That is what we can get from animals. Alright. Yes, humans are all definitely loyal, but these animals are much more loyal than any other being on this earth. Alright. So, see this, a dog is very faithful. We can also say a dog is very loyal, and a dog is very faithful will become loyalty. Alright, is it clear to you? Now moving on to the last one. So children, the last one finally, he never boasts of his good looks. So, someone who never boasts of, who is never proud of his good look is called a modest person. I know you don't know the meaning of such things, but see, now you know the meanings of certain words. Alright, so let's write down. What can we write? Modest only? No, modest is an adjective because that describes a quality of a person. So, what can be the abstract noun form of this? See, we also have a y out here. Correct. So, we are going to add y to it. So, it would be modesty. Let's write down. So, children, modesty is something, is a quality which we admire. Why? Because a person is never proud of his good looks or any other thing that he possesses. So, that is what modesty is, and that is why we should admire this quality, because boasting off is never good. There's no kind of profit in boasting off about something, because today you have it, tomorrow you don't have it. So, no boasting off, and we should always be modest, which is modesty. So, now we'll quickly see what we have learned today in this exercise number 3. See, the word we have learned today, this is a new word, generosity, which means a person who likes to share what he has with others. Alright. Then humble. Humble also means modest. So, see, this is a synonym kind of thing. Humility is something which is telling us about a person being humble, who never boasts of about certain things. Okay, then we have gentle and caring means kind, which can be changed into kindness when we change into the abstract noun form. He never lies is honest, and that becomes honesty in the abstract noun form. Dog is very faithful. Faithful, the word faithful is also the synonym of loyal, and loyal becomes loyalty. Alright, then we have he never boasts of his good looks, which is modest. The person who never boasts of is called a modest person, and that when changed into abstract noun form will become modesty. Alright, so I guess this much is clear to you. Let's quickly recap this as well. Exercise 2. We had formed certain abstract nouns with the adjectives. The word brave, rude, innocent, gentle, honest, strong, angry, happy. These all were adjectives, and we've also learned what are adjectives today. And these words soldier, person, baby, lamb, man, wrestler, dog, child, these all are nouns. And what are the abstract forms of these words? See, brave becomes bravery, rude becomes rudeness, innocent becomes innocence, gentle becomes gentleness, honest becomes honesty, strong becomes strength, angry becomes anger, happy becomes happiness. So I guess children, you've understood this part as well. Now if you have understood this part, we would be moving on to the next chapter in the next class. So if you have any problem regarding anything in this chapter, please feel free to contact me and let me know your issues. Then I would be solving this in a separate class, which I will be taking as a doubt clearing session. Alright, but you need to tell me for that. You need to give me your feedback whether you have understood the chapter or not, or in which parts you haven't understood. Alright, so if you don't send me that, I would assume that you have understood the whole thing and I can move on to the next chapter. So anyway, if you like the video, if you have seen the video, if you have seen the entire video, please give a like so that I understand that you are watching the videos and learning regularly. Alright, and also share your comment, your feedback, your issues, any problem that you are facing to the comment section, and also see the videos, learn from it, because these are there in your new book, new sessions, syllabus also you will find all these things. So keep doing all these things, and I hope to see you soon. So take care till then, bye bye, lots of love, and we'll be meeting tomorrow again, same time, with a new chapter probably, if you don't have any doubts. So let's start with a new chapter then tomorrow. Till then, take care, bye bye, lots of love.